Okay, we're only going to do 66 to 67 in this video because I feel like it might be a little longer since there's like 4 problems on here and each one's going to take a little bit of time. So, well, maybe not. So we'll see. What's the volume and surface area of each solid below? So the first one's going to be a prism, right? And then the second one's a cone. So I need you to pause for a second, please, and then can you please draw the pictures out as best as you can and make them at least, 2 or 3 fingers big so that you can actually write on them, because I'm going to be writing on these. So all right, so we have first one's a prism, so volume is probably going to be the easiest one, maybe. Yeah, I guess so. So volume is going to be area of the base multiplied by the height. So if it looks like from this picture that our base is going to be the triangular piece that's sitting on the bottom here, because there's only 2 of these guys, so that's going to be our bases. This is 25, that's 12, we don't really need that. This is 7, so that means this part is 7 also. So we need this. So it looks like what is this? So 7 squared plus x squared is going to equal 25 squared. So x squared is going to equal, let's see, 25 times 25, 625 minus 49 is 576. So the square root of that, 24. Oh yeah, 7, 24, 25. My bad. Okay, so this length right here is going to be 24. And then, so area of the base, which is a triangle, right, is going to be base times height divided by 2, because it's a triangle, so we just want the area of the triangle. So 7 times 24 divided by 2, whatever that is. Okay, so the volume is going to be 7 times 24 divided by 2 times the height, which is 12. So you figure out what the volume is. Okay, so press pause, figure it out, and it's going to be in inches cubed, because you can't really see it in the video very well, but those are two slashes, so those are inches. Okay, surface area is, if I take this and I open it up, I'm going to have 2 triangle pieces plus, okay, this is going to be a little weird though, plus an area of the front side, the back side, and the other back side. So 2 triangle pieces. Surface area is going to be 2 of the area of the triangles, right? And it's pretty much whatever you find for the area of the base. Plus 1 piece, I'm going to take the front piece, that's 25 by 12. That's the front side because it's 25 by 12. The back side, so plus the back side, which is going to be 24 by 12, plus this little part right here, which is going to be 7 by 12. Okay, so find the, sorry, I totally didn't even notice that you didn't see that. So surface area of this plus this part plus the area of this part plus the area of this part should equal your total surface area. And this is inches squared. All right, so that's that part. Now the cone. Volume is going to be easy. So volume is going to be area of the base times the height divided by 3. Or 1/3 area of the base times the height, but it's pretty much just divide by 3, so it's the same thing. Area is, so your radius is 5, so that means your area is going to be pi 5 squared times the height. The height is, looks like it's 12, and then divide by 3. Okay, so work that out and get the volume. Surface area is going to be pi times the radius times the slant height, or we call this L. The slant height, it's actually not It's not 12, obviously, because I'm not going to call it the height and the slant height, both the same thing. That's 12. So that means the slant height is going to be this part right here. This is going to be L. And in here, we have a wonderful right triangle. Okay, so use Pythagorean theorem, figure this out. L is going to be your hypotenuse. So then your radius is still 5, and then work that out. So find L, use Pythagorean theorem, and your surface area is going to be in meters squared. Your volume is going to be meters cubed. Okay, so figure out that out part. That one you should be able to do by yourself. Okay, that was 66. Okay, so I have time for one more. What's the volume of each solid below? Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. So it's not the surface area, they just want the volume. Okay, so area of the base, cylinder with a hole. Oh, so we have to find the area of the whole cylinder and then subtract out the cylinder piece that would make the hole, and then that should be it. So, okay, so let's see. Area of the big cylinder. No, volume of the big cylinder. Okay, well, volume of the big cylinder. Right, okay, so volume of the big cylinder. I'm just going to call it volume of the BC. Okay, so we have area of the base times the height. So this has a radius of, what is this, 1.5? Yeah, because it's 1, 2, 3. So half of 3 is going to be 1.5. So volume of the big cylinder is going to be pi 1.5 squared times the height. Okay, so times 7. So 1.5 squared is 2.25. Pi times 7. 2.25 times 7 is, I have no idea. Oh, okay, 15. 15.75 pi. Okay, so that's volume of the big cylinder. Okay. And I'm going to leave it in pi for a reason. So centimeters cubed. Okay, now volume of the small cylinder. So let's see, volume of the small cylinder, because it's this little cylinder on the inside, is pi. Okay, that's 1. So half of 1 is going to be 0.5. So 0.5 squared times 7, because it's still 7 tall. So pi times 0.25, right? 0.5 times 0.5 is 0.25, yep. Times 7. Times 7. So this is going to be 1.75 pi. Okay, so volume of the small cylinder. Okay, so that means if I do volume of the big cylinder minus out the volume of the small cylinder, I should get the volume of whatever's left over. So it's basically like the pieces that are, I'm going to shade it really quickly. So the volume of this piece right in here, right? So it's kind of almost like a washer, but it's not really a washer. It's a 3D washer. Okay. All right. So volume of the big cylinder is 1575 pi minus 1.75 pi. So that's going to be 15.75 minus 1.75. They both have pi, so I can just subtract 14 pi. Okay, if they didn't both have pi's, I couldn't do this. It's like 1575x minus 1.75x. So that's just 14x, or 14 pi is the volume that's left over. And the numerical calculation for this is going to be somewhere around 43.98 centimeters cubed. Somewhere around there. 43.98 centimeters cubed. Okay. Next one. Regular octagonal prism. So volume of the base. Oh my god. I mean area of the base. Really? Oh man. This is long. Okay, so let's see. We have 2. Okay, so area of the base. Okay, well, we got to start in small pieces then, because I need area of the one triangle and then multiply by 8. So area of this triangle is going to be, oh my god, you're kidding me. Alright, I'm just going to take this triangle and blow it up. So that's a 2. This is an octagon, so 8 minus 2, 8 minus 2, 8 minus 2 is 6, times 180 is 1080, divided by 8 is going to be 135, so each angle is 135, divided by 2, is going to be 67.5, 67.5. The height of this thing is, that's 1, so what is tangent? So tangent 67.5 is equal to x over 1. So tangent 67.5 times 1, which is the same thing. So tangent 0.5 is going to give you 2.4. So your height's going to be around 2.441. Yeah, I'm just going to do 2.412. Okay.